Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are Group 3 from class CDCS 1113A and this video is our group project for MAT263. Our project is titled Solving Allocations Problems with Matrix Equations, Applications to City Budget Planning. Our group members are Nur Alia Sofia, Siti Nofashiha, Sarah Sofia Lukman, and Nurin Sofia. We hope you enjoy our presentation.
First of all, let me introduce you what is linear algebra. Linear algebra is a branch of mathematics that focuses on linear relationship and combination. It involves the study of vector spaces as well as geometric objects such as lines and planes, together with mapping used to perform linear transformation. This field covers key concepts including vector, matrix, and linear function. It also examines system of linear equation and how they can be transformed and solved. A system of linear equation consists of two or more linear equations with the same variables, where each variable is of degree 1. This system may involve one or more variables and can be solved using different mathematical methods. There are many applications of system of linear equation that can be used in real life, such as planning housing and job development program, government budget and fund allocation, distribution of grants among cities or departments, and also resource management and financial planning.
Based on previous video, the case study shows three major cities have submitted applications for government urban renewal grants. The cities intend to allocate the grant monies as follows. The government has decided that no matter how much money is appropriated for renewal grants, 40% is to go toward low-cost housing and 30% toward job programs. The government is currently considering three possible total funding levels for the urban renewal grants, which are $120 million, $180 million, and $70 million. For each proposed funding level, we are going to determine how much funding each city should receive so that the overall allocation complies with the government's requirements. The purpose of the case study is to represent the given case study on the allocation of government urban renewal grants among cities as the system of linear equations based on the required expenditure percentages for low-cost housing, job programs, and other expenses. Second is to solve the system of linear equations obtained from the case study by using the Cauchy elimination method through matrix representation and elementary row operations. And thirdly is to determine the amount of grant money that should be allocated to each city for different total grant amounts so that the distribution satisfied the government's requirements stated in the question.
Based on the case study, the methodology that we use is divided into two stages. Stage 1 is forming the linear equations. The first step is to define the variables. We assign variables to represent the unknown quantities in the problem. This allows us to translate the real-world situations into mathematical terms. Next, we form the system of linear equations to show the relationship between the variables. After that, we write the matrix representation of the system by converting the coefficient of the variables into a matrix format. As for the second stage, it is to solve the linear equations. First, we form an augmented matrix by combining the coefficient matrix with the constant matrix, making it easier to apply elementary row operations. Next, we perform Gauss-Jordan elimination to get reduced row echelon form matrix, to simplify the system and isolate each variable. After that, we will convert it back into a linear system to get the values of the variables. Finally, we'll solve the linear system by reading off the solutions for each variable.
As you can see, we define X as total city A, Y for total city B, and Z for total city C. The T stands for total founding level for the urban renewal grant. This is our matrix form. I already multiply with 10. From the matrix form, we need to use the Gauss-Jordan method. So the final answer for the left hand side need to become identity. As you can see, the final answer is 100, 010, and 001. So the final answer is X is 24 million, Y 48 million, and Z 48 million. For 120 million, we get 24 million for city A, 48 million for city B, and 48 million for city C. Next, for 180, we need to divide with the 120 so that each city need to multiply with the answer from divide. Same goes with 75 million. We need to divide with the 120 and then multiply for each city. The conclusion is the problem of allocating the government urban renewal grants among cities A, B, and C is represented as a system of linear equation in matrix form. By applying a single matrix product, the system is solved to determine the exact amount of funds each city should receive. The final solution ensures that 40% of total grant is allocated to low-cost housing and 30% to job programs, while clearly showing the distribution of funds for cities A, B, and C under the given total allocation.